What's up? What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well. It's Zach Bowman. It's 12:48 p.m. on Sunday, October 6th, 2024. I hope you guys are doing great. Um, I'm feeling great. I am excited for Sunday Fun Day. We got the fam coming over. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be chilling. Grandma's coming over, so that'll be good. I'm really trying to slow down and just live every second presently. It's kind of difficult. It can be challenging, but I do it really well on the weekends, and I'm doing it better during the work week. But I do feel rushed during the work week, and I'm trying to slow that down and just feel like I'm fluid all week. I feel fluid today and yesterday because I work some. I think if I work a little bit every day, regardless of how many hours it is, I mean, I'm talking about 4 to 5 hours here when I'm not working 8 hours a day at least. It just really helps you get caught up, and you can do extra stuff if you just strategize just a little bit. So with that being said, I'm going to read a quote of the day, and it goes. Actually, I like it. I'm going to read a couple of them. Why not? So this is from Charles Dickens. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. And then we got one by Cheyenne McClendon. I will breathe. I will think of solutions. I will not let my worry control me. I will not let my stress level break me. I will simply breathe, and it will be okay because I don't quit. Interesting. So yeah, let me know how you guys have been. I know it's been probably about a week or so since I've made one of these longer videos, just kind of highlighting what I've been up to and what I've been focused on. I've really been focused on trying to make my time, prioritize my time to the best of my ability with certain things. And what I mean by that is I feel like we all have 8 to 10 different things we have to get done every day. The number might vary, but everyone has a certain amount of things that they like actually have to get done. And it's like, how do I choose which one of those things have the biggest ROI and facilitate just the greatest learning? Because I'm trying to learn as well, but really just trying to focus on the ROI is what I'm focused on right now, because driving ROI drives results, and if you drive results, you're going to continue to move forward in life. So moving on into Bitcoin. Before that, I went to Post Malone last night. That was really fun. Concert was loud for him, but it was good, and I'm glad I went with the fam. So in terms of drinking, I only had 2 drinks this week, and I've been drinking non-alcoholic beer. And I know some people might say, yeah, those are extra calories, but it's not. I'm not consuming extra calories because I'm not drinking. When I drink and get buzzed, I want to eat like 3 extra meals, and that's how I've gained all this weight. And by not drinking and drinking non-alcoholic beer, my appetite hasn't fluctuated seriously. It's actually decreased because I'm not needing to eat as much because I'm not drinking. But I did have 2 drinks last night. Aside from that, I just had non-alcoholic beer. So in terms of weight, we're still weighing 260. It takes about a week or 2 to start seeing any type of gains or results. And if you watch my videos back through from when I first started, you'll see that it took me probably about a week to 3 weeks before I went from like 270-ish or 280-ish to wherever I was. I forget when I actually started the videos how much I weighed, but I'm pretty sure it was like 276 or 280 something. I was a big boy. I'm still a big boy, but we're making gains, and it's a slow process. It's fall. it's one of those things where it takes time to lose weight and you can't beat yourself up. Before we move on to Bitcoin, I'm going to talk about one thing that I've really been implementing in my life, and it has been, I think, the biggest ROI for me in the past 6 months has been loving myself, like actually loving myself. And I've gone through a period of time where I didn't love myself. There was a lot of things I didn't like about myself, and I'm sure you guys can probably relate to that. But I've really tried to just have grace and compassion for myself. And if I mess up, it's okay. And my initial gut reaction on stuff is what I try to stick with. If it seems like something's going to be a waste of time or there's not going to be good ROI, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort because there's other things that you can be doing. Everything's an opportunity cost. And I'm trying to see, what cost is what should I be focused on more. And yeah, so moving on into Bitcoin. Current price 19% undervalued at $62,714. The fair price right now, according to the power law, is around $77,000. We'll see what happens. We have our Bitcoin hat on, so I'm committed to this. I mean, I think I showed my family, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but back in 2015, Ryan Serhart could have had 50,000 Bitcoin for a $13 million property. They denied it. That is now worth $3.5 billion. That is a serious ROI. So when we talk about ROI, those are the type of numbers that I'm trying to look for when it comes to investing. So I think this price is going to continue to go up. Not financial advice, but yeah, I mean, let's look and see how much BlackRock Bitcoin ETF amount. So they have over $22 billion worth of Bitcoin in their ETF. $22 billion. Why are they doing this? Why would smart money with over $1 trillion of assets buy something that's not going to go up in 10, 20, 30 years? I don't see it. I don't see them investing in a negative asset. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just reading between the lines, trying to do my own DD, and trying to help you guys out as well. Moving on into Twitter from Rajat. So this guy makes some bold claims, and I am not on the same level as he is in terms of all the research and the time that he has to dedicate to this stuff. But if you look at the math, if you look at the power law, what he says makes sense pretty much 9 out of 10 times. If you don't own Bitcoin, you're going to get wrecked over the coming years. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to rub it in that you missed a run up from 16K to 62K because you couldn't let go of your ego. I'm saying stocks and real estate will be dumped by institutional investors over the next 20 years in favor of Bitcoin. Retail investors will be left as bag holders with millions of dollars of debt. I don't want you to feel stupid for not spending a few hours learning how this works. You don't need to put 100% of your portfolio into Bitcoin. 1% will protect you in case the legacy financial system collapses. If that 1% goes to zero, you'll get to tell me I was wrong for the rest of my life. But if I'm not, and Bitcoin goes where I think it will, you might be making the best decision of your life by purchasing insurance on a Ponzi scheme that's designed to collapse. Yeah, I mean, let's see what else Twitter's saying. The evolution of money. So we had gold, we had money backed by gold, then we had fiat, then we had credit cards, then those credit cards turned into digital assets, and then those assets have turned into Bitcoin. Yep, $62,000. 99% of people have not studied Bitcoin. The majority either ignores the topic or thinks it's a scam. Make sure this is not your reality. Be a part of the 1.1%. Study Bitcoin. Yep. Michael Saylor, buy your piece of cyberspace, Bitcoin. Average Bitcoin returns October 22%, November plus 46%, December 5%. Yeah, I have a bet with my brother. If Bitcoin is at 85K by I think December or Christmas, I'm not exactly sure what the date is or what the time is, but we made a golf bet, so we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, in terms of weight loss, um, the biggest thing that I think is going to help me is going to be the not drinking component, which is not ideal because I enjoy having a beverage every now and then. But to be honest, I don't like the way it makes me feel the day after. I woke up this morning and I felt great after having just 2 drinks spread out over a period of time. I didn't even get buzzed. It was just honestly to hydrate, but I know alcohol doesn't hydrate you. So if I can continue to just not drink and like very, very like limit it very well, I think probably in the next 2 to 3 months, I can probably get down to, I'm going to say 240. I think I can lose 20 pounds in 2 to 3 months. I think that's so. Wait, 260 now, so 240. Okay, so we're gonna manifest this, right? So in 2 months, on December 6th, 2024, my goal is to weigh 240 pounds. So I got 20 pounds in 2 months, so 10 pounds in a month each. I think it's doable. I know a lot of people say like you lose a pound a week or whatever, or it's not healthy to lose more than a pound a week, but when you are overweight and you know that you're doing things, because I know that I'm doing things like I'll have Cheetos sometimes. Like I'm not perfect, guys. Like I'm not a saint with this stuff. I mean, when I used to be skinnier, I wasn't a saint either. I would drink, I would eat, I would consume a lot of bad food, but I was still in shape because I was lifting and I was hydrating a lot and I was doing things that helped me offset the stuff. But now that I'm not lifting consistently, it's I've gained weight. So yeah, not drinking. I'm starting to get the energy back from how I felt about a month and a half ago when I didn't drink for like 3.5 weeks. And yeah, I was just lights out every single day. Like just I was a rocket cannon every day. I had unlimited energy. And it's funny how we really revert back to such an alcohol focused society. It's like I was kind of bored last night at the post concert because I wasn't drunk. And that's a terrible thing to say. That is like what an alcoholic would say. And I'm having to reframe how I think about things, because I actually did have fun. I was out there. I got to see Post performing, but I was doing so more in a sober fashion. And it's okay to be sober. It's okay to be focused. It's okay to not want to wake up and feel like shit every day. Um, yeah, I gained a lot of weight drinking alcohol, and I think by not drinking alcohol, I'm gonna lose a lot of weight too, and I'm gonna get into the next phase of my life where I am health coaching people, and yeah, that's what I really want to do. And I'm going to continue to work with what I'm doing right now. I'm really happy with work, and it'll be interesting just to see how life continues to go on. I think what's interesting is I think in the past I've really limited myself with my mind, and it's amazing what your mind can tell you. It can tell you things about you being a bad person, about you not being enough, about you, like, just it makes you question yourself as a person. And you need to not focus on that narrative. You need to control the narrative, because you are in control of your narrative to some extent. I really think it's important to just live every day and be grateful and thankful and present. So that's what I'm really trying to do. And if you guys see me out and about in public, I'm sure you'll be able to see that as well. There's a different shift in my reality and how I really just interact with the world. It's it's awesome to be calm and present and happy and focused. So with that being said, we've kind of had a long video. I wanted to just kind of recap what I've been doing, get some philosophical stuff out, because this stuff goes through my mind all the time, and really just trying to connect with you guys, learn more, help out as much as I can, and just contribute to the community. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with a quote by Charles Dickens. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. One more time. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. For those of you who have reached out to me, I really appreciate you just texting me and asking how I'm doing. And I look forward to connecting with you and just being a part of your life. And I hope and look forward to being a part of your life. So have a great day, guys. Enjoy football, enjoy time with your family, get some work done. You know, let yourself relax a little bit during the week because you got some work done today. And we'll catch you on the next one.